Guys, how you all doing? This is NK the SMARTVIEW. So right about now, we are currently on a live gameplay. Now I've gone to the group and I've dropped what? The entry. So this is Sunday morning. This is what? ID 5376338. We started up green 2+, as you can see here. So green 2+, 5376338. And we're moving in right now. So we are on green 2+ as it stands. Why are we on green 2+? Firstly, I went into the 24 hours. I looked into what? The statistics on 24 hours. Coming over to what? The 100 draws, I also looked at the statistics. Now, there is two case scenario here. The first case scenario, we have dominance 24 hours. Second case scenario, we have what? A higher band, lower band flip. So you understand, two case scenario in play here now. What that means is simple. The two eligible gameplays we have right now is either green or red. Best case scenario, either what? Green or red. These are the two colors that on the long term are going to do what? Do well. So now let's get in as we stake. So this is it. We are what? Going on the color green 2+. As stated, looking at the 24 hours and also the 100 draw statistics, the best option to go in is for what? A green or red on what? 2+. So we go on now to our gameplay. Now following up with this, we have quite a bit of a drag. This has been something that most clients complain of. You keep on staking and it's not refreshing. You just keep on playing that way. As long as you have a good balance, it will go through. So this is right now. We started up from ID 38 right about here. Green 2+, green 2+, failed 2+, 2+, 2+, failed, and what? 2+. So out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gameplays, we've actually what? Gotten 6 out of 8 so far. Now, as stated, to do this, I went through the 24-hour statistics and also what? Over to the 100 draw statistics. And we have what? Two case scenario here that pointed out to what? The fact that the color green or red is the best what? Option to go on for right about now. So we go on. Now, one major thing is the fact that there are two case scenarios to making a gameplay of 4-9. The first is if you have what? A lagging indicator or a leading indicator. Then the second is what? The color dominance. So in this case now, we're having to split our what? Our dominance between two colors, which as I stated is the color what? Green and color red. So I've made gameplays where I will tell you that okay, precisely this particular color now is going to dominate soon, and you see that color get what? 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 whenever you make that gameplay. But in this case now, splitting it between what? Red and green means that we are not expecting that kind of range of 9 over 10, 10 over 10. Rather, it's going to split between what? Red and green. So having to see any of these colors 6, 7 over 10 is also quite decent. No color is going to pick out dominance now as I'm speaking. We are not expecting so much on blue. We are expecting what? Green. We are expecting red. You understand? We're expecting green, we're expecting red. You can also have a strategy whereby you only play what? Green and red winning color. You are not going to add this one, you won't add this. Just green and red winning color. You can do this at this point due to the kind of statistic setup that we have. So rather than a situation whereby you play green, red, no winning color, no. You just play green and red. It can also work at this given point. But as I stated, we are what? In a leading signal, number 1. And number 2, dominance is splitted among these two. So keep note of that. Let's get on now to see how far we've actually gone. We started up at ID 38. I did not even get a screenshot back then. So ID 38, green. Let's look at this now. So green 1, red failed, green failed, red 1, green 1, red 1, green 1, red failed, green 1, red 1, green failed, red 1, green 1, red 1, green failed, red 1, green 1, red failed, green 1, and red 1. So look at this now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10 on red. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on what? Color green. That's what I told you a few seconds ago, that we're not expecting that 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 situation. It's 7 out of 10 because the dominance is split. Do you get me? The dominance is split. Both red, both green, both red, both green, they should be what? Occurring. Look at what happened right now. Let's say we are playing what? On the color green and red to win a draw. Look at this now. Red won this, green won this. We had a draw. We had what? Red won this, blue won this. We had a what? A draw here, right? We had what? Blue here, green here, draw here, red here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of what? 10. With a max log streak of 3 times. And using only 2 colors, your max log streak can actually what? Go way higher. As much as 5, 6 is also what? Very, very decent. So we are currently on what? The color green right now. But as I stated, green and red is what? Good to go. Green and red is what? Good to go. But we are not expecting 10 out of 10 because dominance is split. That means red wins, green wins, red wins, green wins. They keep on what? Splitting the gameplay. So let's get on now to that and check what we currently have on screen. So look at here. Red won, green failed. Here now, green has won, red has failed. So you get the entire situation here now. It just keeps on revolving around them. We're not expecting any 10 out of 10 from either green or red. It's just this one wins, at least for now. Till the next few minutes, we have a setup incoming. And once that gets confirmed, we can then go in for a clear dominance on either green or the color red. But for now, the best bet, because of the kind of statistic setup that we have, is to go on what? The green 2+. Up until when? We're having what? A flip situation. Now look at this. We have green is actually losing dominance. Blue is coming up on dominance. Draw losing dominance. Red coming up on dominance. Now very soon we might see a flip between this and this. In that case now, it is high time to stop what? The color green and move over to red. So once that flip is set, we see this unlikely a 23 and what? A 23, or this flips this directly. This falls to 22, this goes to 23, meaning that blue could win. If blue wins this next draw now, we might see a direct flip or we see equilibrium. So that's what I'm trying to say. So in that given sense now, we follow up with the gameplay. Now let's see what happened. It's okay, so right about now, this is 24, this is 22. That means what? Blue has failed to what? Get a chance of a flip. Does not mean that there's a flip confirmation. No. It only means that we'll keep on with what? The green 2+. Up until we see what? Blue flip green. You understand? Then we are in for green 2+. But if there is what? Equilibrium. Let me say at any point you see green 23, blue 23. Very good. A flip situation. Next thing, you flow over to red straight. With this kind of setup now, you move over to red straight. You get what I'm saying? So that is it right now. We're still on the gameplay. We started up at IDM 38. That was around 15 draws ago, and we've only lost green like 3 times or so. So the gameplay is still what? Continue. So we have ourselves now another win on the color green. So from ID 38, we are currently on ID 53. That's a total of around 16 gameplays, and green has only lost like 3 times or so since then. So we continue on the gameplay now. So the signal was dropped on the group, and I would be on this signal and still keep on staking up until what? I see a need to change. Then I also what? Tell them on the group to stop the gameplay. Because once green is invalidated at this given period, we go over to red 2+. So there is no delay on it. Once green invalidates, we move over to what? Red 2+ immediately. So let's get on to this now. So you can see blue winning right now. Green dropped. What is the current statistics? So you can see 23-23. So let me get on to the group now and tell them to prepare to stop green 2+ while we get set for red what? 2+. So let me get on to the group now. I'll be pausing this video right about here. So before I pause the video, this is ID what? ID 54 is our current draw. Alright, now I'm waiting in for recovery from green. Once I get the recovery, I what? Move over what? To red 2+. As stated, we are going over to what? Red 2+ at this stage. And red 2+ is actually going to be quite a lengthy gameplay, but you will have to make a pause in the next few minutes for the case of a flip and what? A continuation. So this is green here, this is what? Blue here. Green actually what? Has actually dropped at this stage. Then we have what? Our color blue also dropping. So draw has actually taken over dominance now. Red is actually doing much better. and we looking for a confirmed flip. So in a few minutes now, we'll be going on to what? We are already supposedly on red 2+ now, with green out of the system. So we are waiting in now. In a few minutes we should be conclusive on the color red, but the color red is going to have itself a short-lived gameplay because a flip is coming, a very tight flip between 3 colors, and in that sense we have to wait it out. So once again, I'll be posting this video while I go to give feedback. Alright, we're back, and let's check out what we have so far. We've had our green recovery, we've had a continuation in gameplay. Checking out the 100 draws now, we are set for a red 2+. So right from ID the current ID is ID 57, start red 2+. Red 2+, we're having red 2+ from ID 57. So green regime has ended. We are going in for a 2+ on the color red. So let's get set for that. We had the color blue giving for a flip on the color green. Filling up with that now, we are back to equilibrium, 23 to a 23, and very soon there will be a tight flip between these 2 colors, giving chance for red to dominate. So at this kind of situation is where you can see the color red having a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, because right now, once red begins to dominate, it is not having any dominance sharing with any color again. The time of sharing dominance with green is soon to go by. But one major thing is the fact that we are in now on a lagging signal. Hence, it can actually go up for some few minutes before you see red dominate. But once the dominance is in, you have yourself a lengthy gameplay. So 2+ on the color red right about now. Alright, so we continue on this. We have ourselves now into the earlier phases, a lagging entry on the color red, which means that the color red we need to build up. Once it builds up, it then dominates. So we are in the phase of red likely doing ups and downs, and before you know, dominance sets in and it starts dominating. So let's get on for it now. We proceed. So we've had 2+ on red since we started up our gameplay. So we started up red on ID 57, right? Or 58, thereabout, around here. So we've won red here, we've won red here, 2+ and 2+. Red has not gotten to win any single draw, only a 2+ and 2+. As I stated, this is a lagging signal. Hence, at the earlier phase, red is actually going to gradually move before it picks momentum. So it's much more like start off the engine, then you accelerate. So this is the period whereby you're starting up the engine, and in due time you start to accelerate. So let's get on to it now. So a 3+ right now. So in the last 3 draws we have red giving us 3 out of 3. So as I stated, once red picks momentum and it's decisive, red is no longer sharing its dominance with green anymore. Note that red isn't sharing dominance again. Few minutes ago when we started this video, I told you that red was sharing dominance with the color green. It's no longer sharing dominance. So when it's time, you get yourself 9 out of 10, could also be 10 out of 10. Minimum of 7, that is red doing badly. After confirmation, 7. Anything below 7, it's wrong. It can't even happen in the first place. You understand? So that's what I'm actually trying to tell you. So if red has actually confirmed, we're expecting 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 10. So let's get in for it now. So we've won ourselves now 4 out of 4, red 2+. Now watch this, get this. As I stated, 4-9 is all about statistics. Very good to learn it. We stopped on green few minutes back, right? Now watch what happened after. Before we stopped, I told you why we are going to stop. I spoke about the flip on the color blue, and if it happens, we have to eliminate the color green. Now look at here, green, 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 green. Green has lost the last 4 draws. So imagine that you don't have the ideal situation and ideal knowledge about 4-9, and you are playing green 2+. This is it, it's gone. But with the knowledge and idea of statistics on 4-9, we know what to do. And look at, we are no longer on green 2+, and green has failed 4 times in a row. And before that also, we had the color green also failing here, 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 3 times in a row. So do you get the situation? Very good and very fine. We continue. Now we have red 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the last 5 games. Good and fine. Red is still in the lagging phase, so we're expecting what? A little bit of push up, push down. Once dominance is set, you too will confirm it. You just be seeing 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus all over the screen, and that is how it usually is. But first of all, eliminating the green here actually what proved to be the what solution, the first what solution, because if you were still on a green 2 plus, this was a very bad gameplay. So the ideal situation was actually what taken into consideration first of all. So we continue now on the gameplay. We have now what red has won again. So in the last 6 games, we have 1, 2, 5, 6, so 5 out of 6 so far. Let's see in the next 10 draws, are we going to get ourselves 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10? Because we already have lost 1, so we cannot account for 10 out of 10. So let's get on to that now and see how it actually what plays out. This is ID 64. By ID 70, we have ourselves what our gameplay, and we know what we went about on the system. As stated, this is a lagging entry, hence green or blue is actually what still putting in a little bit of effort. Green is still putting in a little bit of effort, but with time you see red will actually what dominate once it's completely its turn to do so. So let's get on to it now. We have ourselves another 2 plus on red. So we have ourselves, we started up this gameplay around ID 58 or 59, 58 or 59, and since then we've had ourselves what a good amount of what wins on the color red. So last 7 games here, we have 6 out of 7. So let's see how we do in the next 3 gameplays, and I'll be ending the video, not because the gameplay has ended, no, red is still in its earlier phase. So we could still get ourselves up to 10 more gameplays before we start looking at a flip on red. But this video is almost 20 minutes long. I want to put a stop to it, and that's the reason. But I want to see what we did in the last 10 out of 10 gameplays. So let's get on to it now. So we have ourselves another 2 plus on red. Now the main thing here is the fact that we are at the earlier phase, as I stated. This is not the ideal situation for red. You understand? Red has not picked dominance. This is not what you'll be seeing. If you look at the screen now, the entire dominance is split. You can see red, you can see blue, you can then see a little bit of green, but much more of like blue than what red. That is because blue flipped out the green at a crucial period. After flipping out the green at a crucial period, it then went in for what? For dominance. So this is a short-term dominance for the color blue. Longer term, we're expecting more of red, but red is still at the what lagging phase, so we cannot see so much of it. But still, out of the last 8 gameplays, we have ourselves 7 out of 8. So let's watch out the next 2 gameplays. Let's see if we're having 9 out of 10. All right, now we have ourselves what 8 out of 9, only losing what ID 63. So this is quite simple. You follow the gameplay as it should be using statistics, and you have yourself what a decent gameplay. That's just it. For BET9JA is all about what statistics, 100% all about what statistics. So let's get on to that now. All right, so this will be the last gameplay for us to account if we have ourselves 9 out of 10 or what 8 out of 10. So we're stopping this gameplay at ID 68. Let's see if red gives us a 2 plus. It has already done so. So this is it right now. Stated, we still have a good gameplay to go. It should be 9 out of, it should be up to 9 games, 10 games from now before we start looking in for a flip. The closest flip we have to red now is what? The color green. So if red goes in for a flip on color green, there's likely a chance that we might have what? Both red and green begin to what? Fumble. Draw, or blue takes in dominance for the short term before there's a confirmation, and if there's a confirmation from red to green, we have what? Red continue, but there's likely a chance that what? Red is not going to get this upper hand. This is simply because of what? The 24 hours what? Statistics. There's a chance that red might not get that upper hand, but for the short term, you have what? The color green get to what? Drop. So that's actually going to be it for the short term. We have what? Red now did not appear here, but out of the last 10 games, we have ourselves 9. we have what, a close flip between this and this. Very soon we should see a 20 to 20, or a what, it also move a 21 to 21, less likely, but a 20 to 20 is much more what, possible. So with that, I'll be ending this gameplay right about now.